Hello, happy Monday, happy new moon in Gemini. It is a pretty quiet time, so for tips and information on this moon and how to navigate, you can click the link right down below. But because we're kind of in this peaceful, sort of balanced energy, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the messaging to allow the space to be focused on you and focused on breath and reflection. So you can take a couple of breaths if that feels good to you. I'm using the Divine Abundance deck. There we go. By Tasha Silver. I love inside the deck it says, "Allow me, Divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it." And I can really feel that. So choose position 1, 2, or 3. I'm also going to use my deck today, Feng Shui with your angels, as a support. If you're choosing position 1, you get courage. This has been a really interesting time. A lot has shown up for us. So if you're choosing position 1, you get the courage position. So just know that you're not alone. Have the faith to take the leaps. Now, the support card that you get for this is number 1, career and life purpose. So when it comes to your career, when it comes to your life purpose, when it comes to doing what you want to do, can you take a courageous step to do what you want to do, to help others? Because it's not just about you, it's not just about us, it's about creating a ripple effect in the world and what we were put here to do, what we were born to do. So you are ready to embrace what you were put here to do. Any transformations or shifts or changes that have happened up until now have been to help you to recognize that, to realize that. So can you say yes to that? Now, if you're choosing position number 2, the card you get is energetic clearing. Especially important if you're in Body 1 membership. Please pay attention to this month's information if you have yet to, or maybe revisit it, because we are all about energetic hygiene in that container this month. So there's lots and lots of tools. And if you are not an Embody 1 member, no big deal at all, but please do visit your energetic hygiene and really pay attention to what is, feeling good to you and what is not. Harmony thinking and feeling is really important right now. So if you're feeling separate, that can be something that absolutely stands in the way of keeping a clear energetic field. And then the support card that you get is marriage and partnerships. Interesting that we had number 1. The first position was number 1. Now we have number 2, the Bagua map. So now I would say with marriage and partnerships, there's a really important energetic hygiene process that is core dissolving. And so that's, if you're choosing this position, you might want to consider and look at some of the relationships that are showing up for you and doing some cord dissolving. I'm not a fan of cord cutting because cutting can spark the energy. I am a fan of cord dissolving and all that comes with it. And if you would like more information on that, then you can check out my energetic hygiene process. That would be really good to do. All right, and I'll include that link. I'll make sure that you have that available. And then finally, if you're choosing the 3rd position on this really lovely new moon, it's a great time to set intention. The card you get is flow, and the support card, I'm going from the middle of the deck, is nature. That one came up a couple weeks ago, I think. So especially if you got that a couple weeks ago and you're in this, it's a really good time to tune in deeper. And as I'm looking at this, the trees are blowing outside. So what I would say is, if you're choosing position 3, really come up with a new moon intention that helps you to ground into your flow and think about the emotions that are overcoming you. Think about the synchronicities that are happening in your life, and can you see how they're coming into alignment? The one thing about both of these is they're really, really connected to nature. So there's the dolphin energy. So I would say that it's a really good time to get out in nature. And then finally, if you're choosing this position, one of the things that comes to me in looking at both of these is, one of the things that can disrupt our flow is when we're really attached to things. So can you look at where you can detach and let go and allow life to happen? Of course, setting an intention, but then leading the rest to spirit. And I leave you with that. I'm sending you wonderful, wonderful new moon vibes. And I hope that you have a really blessed week.